Today we have for you the DreamCloud Lux Hybrid mattress. This is the new Lux mattress, is new for this year, and it replaced the previous DreamCloud Premier Rest. But before I get into the bed, my name's Everett. I do reviews on mattresses and furniture. I just want to let you know this is my opinion. This is not a paid review, not being paid by DreamCloud to review this mattress. So keep in mind, this is my opinion. I'm going to tell you the good and the bad. So back to the review. So 14 inches thick, says medium feel on the website. They changed the top and the cover, but there's a lot more that's changed with this mattress over the last year's model. And I'm going to get out I actually have the DreamCloud Premier Rest. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them side by side and show you the comparisons, the changes that went from 2025 to 2026. Okay, so I've gotten out last year's model, the DreamCloud Premier Rest Hybrid mattress, and this is the new DreamCloud Lux Hybrid mattress. And on the surface, they kind of look the same. I don't know if it comes across on the camera, but the way the quilting is on the Lux, it looks like it's a little taller, but they are both 14 inches. This was not just a cover change. There was a lot of changes. This mattress had cashmere in it. It had 1.5 inches, I think, of gel foam and the wrapped coils. The coils are the same between the two beds. That's not changed. That bed over there has changed drastically in its makeup. This was what we would call a medium soft, medium plush. And as you can see, as I sit down on it, I sink into it a little bit. It's a soft mattress. This mattress, watch this, is drastically softer. So as you can see, I sink into this bed a lot more. This was a real big change in design from last year's to this year's here. This bed has the same coil unit in it, and it has what they call a zone layered foam. It has lumbar support in the middle, and then it had, which is firmer, so it'll actually be firmer than sitting on the edge here. And then you have a medium foam on the head and foot, and then you go to a memory foam, and on top of the memory foam you have a transition layer that acts like the gel foam did. It disperses heat when you lay on there, plus you have the cooling cover. Or the cover is breathable. I don't want to say it's cooling cover. This isn't like glacial cover that Helix has. But as you can see, it's different. It's quite a bit different in feel and everything. So there's some big differences between last year. So if you have this model and you want to upgrade to the Lux, it's not going to feel the same. It's not apples to apples. This is apples to oranges here. So I just wanted to point that out. So I don't usually do side tests because, well, I think the manufacturers do a pretty good job. But I sink into this bed quite a bit, and it's not very comfortable. I'm just going to be honest. Now that I've showed you the differences between the two mattresses, and you see how much softer this mattress is, and actually, I hate to do this. I really like DreamCloud, but the lack of support. This mattress, I don't know what has deviated. I have the DreamCloud Premier here, hybrid, and it's drastically different in the feel and support, the newer model. So I really don't have a good understanding of why this one's so different. But in my opinion, let me face the camera when I say this, and I don't do this very often. I don't really knock. I actually thought I was going to come into this video and be explaining to you, the consumer, the parity in the business and how similar this DreamCloud is to the Helix that I reviewed, the Helix Midnight Lux. There's no comparison. They're just not even night and day. The Helix Midnight Lux is a medium feel. This is obviously a soft feel, even it says medium on the website. This is I don't like soft beds. It's just my opinion. There's just not a lot of support here for me, and this would not work for me. I don't know if this would work for you. If you like a really soft bed and you want to really sink into it, you want to be a princess in the pea, maybe this is a bed for you. But in my opinion, I don't know why there's such a drastic drop from the Premier to the Lux in softness and such, and I have no idea. So hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you enjoyed this review, and I appreciate you stopping by, and thank you. Have a wonderful day.